Hey guys, what's been happening today? I'm talking about the five countdown of the horror movies ever. What I'm about to do. Well, let's continue this about my life already. Well, it's pretty good already, and it's awesome. But I got me a new shirt from DC already. Pretty awesome, isn't it? Well, to tell you this, I lost weight already in my weight gown. Look. Well, I just weighed 229 pounds already. Well, that's also good. And I'm telling you, I'm just in the diet already, but excuse me already. Sometimes my speech gets a little bit lost already. Well, let's continue about the 5 countdown of the horror movies ever. Starting out with number 5, Perfume, the story of Margaret or something. Well, this continues about a young kid who grew up, who has a special technique about the smells about it. Like he has a sense of the dog smell instead, you know. It's like he smells anything. He smells like soil. He smells like trees. Even he smells like anywhere. The only thing is, he found out the truth is how he uses to kill innocent girls for their smells instead. He used to create perfumes already to learn about it, step by step. I bet I learned something about perfume already. I know about it now, about the movie. And in the end, about Don Devante, well, whatever he calls, like the bad guy around here, you know what's gonna happen to him? He poured all that cologne thing on his head, and all the people ganged on him, you know, and we couldn't know. Like he disappeared at thin air already. Well, people ate him up already in Europe. It happened like in the 17th century already, like that. But you guessed it. Well, this is just like a drama movie, but it ain't no drama movie. It's just a horror movie instead. I'm gonna call this a horror movie, not a drama movie. Well, let's talk now to the number 2 already, P2. Well, this movie turned out to be like an awesome horror movie ever. On the parking lot near P2 already. Well, this turns out to be a security guy trying to murdered this blonde chick already, who works like a secretary or something, whatever it's called. Well, it started in the New York parking lot already on the P2 area. Well, this turned out to be a terror movie for horrors, you know. Like this movie came out in 2007 already, but I didn't see it on theaters, but I only saw it at home, you know. The movies I didn't see on theaters in 2007 already. Well, let's continue already, but I know about the movie. Nobody knows about it. Number 3 will be Cabin Fever already. This movie is just awful, you know? What's wrong with people? Like, in this movie, I see about a bunch of redneck people already. Like, they're like, Western something. You know, it's about a disease thing, like, from a dog, where it came from. Well, they came from an animal. You guessed it. It came out from the legendary dog already, who carried a disease and spread it to humans too. And also it infected the water instead. Well, the water was contaminated with that infection thing. Like all that skin stuff, like when you're bleeding blood and you're puking blood instead. Man, it was terrible, this movie. And the worst part is about a girl yelling pancakes. Man, I should give her a slap for no reason. You better stay away from this girl. I don't like to get bitten by her or anything like that. Well, I'm glad I already saw this movie just for one time, and that's it. I hate about it. And number 4 already will be 28 Days Later. Well, this brought like a zombie flick from the infections already. Well, the infections start like chimpanzees already. But you guessed it, when you saw this movie, it was unbelievable. It was scary as hell from the end of the world already. Well, mostly, like, people and kids are really afraid about this movie. He only started this guy in the coma in the hospital near London already. Whoa, you couldn't know how diseases can carry human by human instead, you know? It's like a zombie stuff like that. And the red eyes about it, those are infections from the zombies. Whatever you call these infected people, call them zombies instead. And number 5 already, well, the second one had to be 28 days later. Now this one had to be called 28 weeks later. Well, this is the part 2 one of this movie, but it has to do with the other one instead, you know. This one, like how the infection had died of hunger instead. Well, everyone's a secret. Look, and you see infected people, let them die of hunger. There won't be any more infection people instead in this world already. This all started by 2 children already. By their father was in the cabin already near Southwood or something, and he abandoned his wife already into the house already by the infection. Well, he couldn't know his wife is dead or alive or anything, but he's confused about this world. And also the children found out their mother was alive. But you've seen the movie already. And also, in special features, like, it has like a comic book already about like mental and stuff like that, you know? How they all started from the beginning already about the chimpanzees. Man, I'm too freaked out about that movie already. If you like this movie already about 28 weeks later already, it's got awful scary already, you know? Man, they should make a scary movie out of this one instead. Well, that's it, everyone. Well, I'm just enjoying my summer vacation already for next month already, from August. Well, I'm just getting off to work already, but I'm used to get used to life instead, you know? Whatever it's called, but I get used to it. And my collection's trying to grow already, but I won't give up from that. Well, that's it for my review about this movie, about the movie updates from the 5 countdown of the horror movies ever. Well, catch me for my next videos already, people. See you next time. I know how you do this. Bye.